Hey everyone, Chondra Sanchez here from The Road Tested, and thank you for joining me today on our very first video blog post. Now, if you follow us on theroadtested.com, you probably know what we're all about. We like to combine extreme product reviews with event coverage, music, and a lot of travel. So we thought today would be a perfect time to introduce you to our favorite travel companion, the Apple iPad. Now, I don't know if you have one of these yet, but if you do, you probably know why this is glued to my hip most of the time. If you don't, well, hopefully our top 10 iPad applications will help convince you. Let's get started. First up on our applications list, Kayak HD, which is basically the same program that you're used to using on your PC or Mac, but much more user-friendly and much more fun to use, honestly. You can book flights from just about anywhere, hotels, cars, anything at the drop of the hat. And for travelers who don't necessarily have a plan, for example, me, there's an exploration button, which means as long as you put in your home airport, which you see right here is mine, is New York City JFK, and you put in a budget. So I want to spend between $110 and let's say $500. And what it's going to do is give you these little orange dots, which you can then touch and see how expensive it would be to fly to, let's say, Ireland this weekend. $470 to Dublin from JFK, and I wouldn't have known about it without Kayak. Get it? It's free. You'll love it. Next up, Beauty Blog Roll. Now, Beauty Blog Roll is a list of the current top 25 beauty blogs, gathered in one easy-to-read place and updated every time you open the app. I use this when I'm traveling to access all my beauty blogs without having to bounce around to 24 different sites. Also, you can remove or add blogs that might not already be on the site. For example, no beauty blog list is complete without The Road Tested, now is it? This is a very cool program, 99 cents, absolutely worth it for your sanity. While the rest of the world was signing up for Netflix, I was polishing my VCR. That's why this application probably blows my mind. The app's free, and a $7.99 monthly Netflix account will buy you unlimited streaming capabilities of thousands of movies, DVDs, television shows, exclusive documentaries, and the like. You can even customize your preferences, so Netflix can provide you with suggestions for those moments of film indecision. For less than the cost of a movie ticket, you can hold all of Hollywood in your hand. Just be sure to wash it afterwards. This one is for the foodies. Considering my first word when I was a kid was taco, this application is a ray of light in the dark, hungry shadow of my travels, when I'd kill a man for a good macaroni and cheese. All you do is type in the cuisine you're looking for, and let the program find what you're looking for locally. So as you can see, I've already put in macaroni and cheese in Manhattan, and it's found locations all across the city that I can find the dish. In addition to that, you can also book a reservation, get info on the restaurant just by clicking in. You can also read reviews and ratings, or you can log into Facebook to dish with other users before venturing out to feed your cravings. Since we all can't be traveling the world all the time, going to every single fashion week, there's Style.com. Now, this application allows us to view entire collections almost as they happen. We can also view details of the collection, including shoes, accessories, who was sitting in the front row, and the beauty lines and makeup artists use for each collection. If you want to get very in-depth, there's runway videos and also reviews of the show by Style.com writers. Now for Camera Bag, which is the only photo app you need in my opinion. Camera Bag is easy as uploading a boring photo. Like this one we took for a Band-Aid road test. And then all you have to do is swipe the image from right to left to change from a handful of hip vintage filters, borders, and prefixed crops. Entertain yourself and amaze your friends by doctoring all your pics in this application. We use it to turn all of our road-tested photos into Polaroids, and you'd never know the difference. Next on the list is Sketchbook Pro. In the same way that iBooks replaces the need to carry handfuls of books, Sketchbook Pro is an incredible substitute for an arsenal of art supplies when you're on the road, or when you're just too lazy to clean up paint and charcoal. Now, I use it a lot for travel sketches, or also to map out ideas that I can't communicate to our graphic designer. But with hundreds of medium and texture options, Sketchbook was actually created for more serious artists. Plus, you'll save yourself the linseed headache. $7.99, great application. Elle's latest application is Perfection. They're currently offering the October and November issues for free, as well as the application. So not only do you get full issues in their literary and fashion glory, but loads of interactive extras, like the ability to immediately buy must-haves you come across in the issue, check out behind-the-scenes footage, and my favorite, the inspiration board. Elle's embedded this brilliant function in their app, opening doors to cut and paste items from the page onto a digital corkboard for future inspiration. You can also jump around on the corners of the screen to add social media and easily browse through the issue contents. I would get this application as soon as possible. Considering it's so amazing, I'm sure they'll start to charge for it. Next stop, an application called WikiHood. Now, I just discovered WikiHood last week, and I must say, as a lover of useless information, it rules. The application tracks your place in the world and provides you with the Wikipedia info on local landmarks, history, geography, basically everything you learned in 5th grade and immediately forgot. For world travelers, it's a great way to familiarize yourself with the local culture so you don't have to make it up when someone asks. Also, it's free. And next up we have Things, which is the priciest application on our list, but considering the time I save cleaning up hundreds of Post-its with ideas and to-do lists scrawl on them, it's totally worth it. Things will help you organize your to-do lists long-term and short. You can categorize large project folders to contain all the smaller things you need to finish. You can also set due dates and group items by customizable tags like work and play. Items appear in the Today category and are automatically moved when you finally get around to finishing them. Sorry, Post-it, but we have to think about the trees. So that wraps up our road test for the top 10 iPad applications. We're glad you're here. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.